With so much drama in the SEC, it's kind of hard being Disco Lando, don't you see? But I somehow, some way, keep cranking out video stuff nearly every 7 days now. Gonna make a little something here for the G's, and with my friends here we'll breeze through, 'cause it's 10 in the morning and this party's just starting. And Chris Roberts ain't home. I got Jaylee in his living room ready to go, but he ain't singing 'cause he chose to forgo. So what we gonna do? We're gonna make silly crap right in front of all of you. So tune into Twitch and grab a beer. It's the last show of the year, and we didn't clear an ounce of this. And we should probably have done that. This is going to get me in trouble. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Star Citizen Live Gamedev, the Luminalia Exploitation. I'm your host, Jared Huckabee, and I didn't tell Adam the title beforehand. And if you've never seen Star Citizen Live before, it's where we take about an hour out of the end of our week, or in this case, at the end of a very long year, and we hang out, we goof off. Sometimes we answer questions, sometimes there's a lot more information, and then sometimes it's a show like this, where we're just going to hang out, and we're going to make something probably bad. Probably bad.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
That's not any commentary on Jeremiah's ability. That is a commentary on our collective preparation for the show, of which there was none.
I've questioned my ability as an artist because of this show so many
Jeremiah's
times.
ability as an artist is unquestionable. That's almost a compliment, isn't it? Never mind. But on today's show, we are joined by Jeremiah, Associate Art Director.
Hello.
How you doing? And Lore Maker Supreme, my personal favorite of the lore makers.
Too sweet, Jared.
Adam, how you doing, Adam?
Good, Jared. Thanks for having me on. Excited to talk Luminalia exploitation. Let's do it.
So before we begin, Jeremiah, you are a character art director. Adam, you are a writer. What are your thoughts on the current state of the Ion?
Ion batteries. Let's go.
Folks, I see the chat. I see you chatting. The only thing I can tell you is it's alpha, balance is in flux. People are still working on things, but not anybody that's on this show. So we understand it's very important to you. It's very important to us. It's very important to Rich Towler and Yogi Klatt and the members of the Vehicle Experience team and everybody that does the balance and stuff. I can just say for the next hour, because nothing can be done with our writer and our character art director, or our video guy, we just hang out. Chill. All right. What are we doing today? So when we have Jeremiah on the show, we usually demonstrate some form of art process. We create something with input for the community. We have a pretty good record of things actually making it into game, like the old UE uniforms, or the Pico Ball that's currently MIA in the underground facilities, stuff like this. What we wanted to do today, because we're celebrating Luminalia right now, which is our winter holiday, is we wanted to create a mascot. We wanted to create a creature, a character, a symbol of Luminalia. But because we don't ever do anything that's quite on the nose like that, we wanted to make something that was a little bit more exploitative. If you're familiar with U.S. Customs and whatnot, we have things like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which were not developed culturally, but were actually created by commercial entities like Montgomery Ward and Sears as an attempt to cash in on holiday crazes. So we thought it would be fun to put that kind of spin on our mascot, on our creation this week, and come up with something that was maybe created by one of the corporations in our universe as a means of exploiting the good-natured and well-meaning Luminalia holiday. So to that end, Adam, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Luminalia is so we know what we're exploiting?
Yeah, well, it actually works out perfectly because there is a Luminalia is a Banu holiday, so it does have a lot of commercial roots. So it does make sense that that human companies would potentially take Luminalia and kind of like shape it into mascots, into things to help sell things. But Luminalia is essentially a Banu festival. It's called the Glow Festival. We have a Banu word for it, and if Sherry was here, she could probably say it perfectly, but I'm not going to attempt to because my Banu is terrible. But essentially, the Glow Festival was a chance where the Banu would light a ceremonial kind of like oil lamp, and basically it would normally last about 2 days. And in that time, anyone who would come by would be invited into the home or the merchantman or whatever ship the Banu had, and basically they would become a part of that Banu's Suli. And if you're unfamiliar, Sulis are basically the large guilds that Banus kind of organize themselves in around to either create ships or weapons or whatever. But on this day, we are all one Suli was the Banu phrase, like we're all together. So as a human and Banu got together, the Banu, in kind of a clever, almost kind of like exploitive way in their own sense, in the Davian system, one of them opened his merchantman and was basically like, hey, everyone, come on in and celebrate with me. And one of the traditions of Luminalia is that the host of the events gives gifts to those who show up. And people who show up are expected to bring food or little party favors or drinks or kind of help contribute to, you know, the festivities that normally go on for around 2 days. And as humans kind of like started to pick up on this tradition, a lot of smaller stores in the UEE would start to have these events, these Luminalia events, to try to attract customers and bring them in. And you'll actually see part of this tradition extended in the game right now with all the little like gift boxes you're seeing and delivering back to stores in game. Those are basically, it's a Luminalia, a way to get people to bring a little thing back, be able to sell it back to them. There's a saying in Banu, it's kind of like, you know, they give you a gift so you'll always have something to sell. And humans have kind of twisted it back where you can sell it back to the store and then you'll get a little prize or you'll get a little credits that will hopefully you'll spend there. Yeah, that's kind of like the very broad overview of the festival itself. So it makes complete sense that as this holiday, I believe in the 2550s, it started to get it became an official holiday in the UAE. Celebrated on December 22nd, and the Banu started to light their lamps on that day in solidarity with us because they just like the festival. They're not so beholden to exactly when it is. They just like to celebrate it. So yeah, as it grew in popularity, bigger and bigger corporations took advantage of this time of the year and started to tailor some of their ad campaigns or their marketing towards that. So we figured this would be a perfect opportunity to pick a company, pick a fun little mascot that would have been made for it, and have a little fun creating it.
All right. So, Jeremiah, you as our creator today will be creating a creature of some kind that will serve as the basis of this mascot. What are you doing, and what do you need from us so you can get going?
So I have no idea what this mascot is going to be, and so I'm going to need help from the community pretty much. The goal of tonight, we probably won't be able to finish it, but I think because I wanted to make a two-parter. First is we actually create the little, I guess, quote unquote, official alien creature that this mascot will be based off of, and then hopefully within the last 10-15 minutes I'll do a corporate version of that creature. So it might be like super sketchy, super loose. And so we just need to make sure we nail down the actual creature. And so what we can kind of show the reference board if
Okay.
Jared, if you want to. So
Yeah,
I've already done some reference stuff already, and so we'll be starting off. We'll be using a primate as a base, just for creating creatures. If you guys have seen the previous live stream with me, I tend to use a lot of primate stuff as a base, just for what would you call it? Relativity between just the human viewer in general. We tend to relate to things that are more primates. And so I have 3 options that I would like to mix with this primate pretty much. And I'll also be using, I took a sneaky screenshot of Jared while he was doing his sound check. So like we'll be using him as a base, and Jared is a very cute primate after all.
what a flattering picture.
Yeah, anyway, so I pretty much will need the community to choose either to blend in any of these primates with either a snake, like, so I have some exotic snakes here, either some birds, some exotic birds, or it's like deep blue, like deep sea stuff. So I'll pretty much need the community just to pick one of these 3. And then that will become our base mascot animal or creature. And then I'll make, in the last 10, 15 minutes, like, Jared, you're going to just need to give me like a cutoff time, be like, ding, ding, right? We're going to do 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll just use whatever I have and create a Luminalia version. So I'm going to be speed painting this really quick.
All right, so for the chat, we don't have the typical voting thing set up. What I do have is a chat skimmer. So go ahead and type the word snakes, birds, or aquatic. Just the single word. It's not going to read any other chat. So snakes, aquatic, or birds. It's just going to skim that. And it's collecting there. While that's going on, Adam, what were some of the corporations that we were thinking? Well, just give us one. We'll stretch this out over the show. What's
Okay.
one of the corporations you were thinking might actually exploit Luminalia in this way?
I think a good one, and one that everyone would be familiar with, would be the good old convenience store Kelto. So if you've been to Orison and you've run into there, they're all over the place. And I could see them doing some kind of like weird hybrid mascot that they would put on displays or put up on the walls at this time of the year. And they're big enough and corporate enough where it feels like they'd be a good, and they've got colorful colors too. I like kind of like the green and orangish, or excuse me, the blue kind of teal and orange that they use for their logo. So I could definitely see them messing around with this.
Okay, I'm just remembering board gamers. Come to Kelto, come to Kelto. All right, it looks like aquatic. No, hold on.
Oh.
No, some people were doing weird things with the things. No, snakes.
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 Okay.
Now I think it might have been counting the people that were saying no snakes in the thing as well.
Oh boy.
But hey,
Hey.
I told you how the thing was working. So yeah, it's saying that more people have said the word snakes.
Okay. All right. Guess we're doing snakes.
A snake. A snake monkey Luminalia?
A snake oil mascot?
What?
Because Luminalia.
The oil lamp. Yeah, that's
oil
good.
Lamp, snake oil.
Very fitting. I love it.
All right.
Okay. All right. So since we're doing snakes, okay, I'm going to now. Oh my gosh. Go away. No.
Yes, please go away.
Okay. So I'm going to do a really quick and just one. I did like 4 or 5 variations of this last time. And so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to be using the Liquify tool, and I tend to use it on a human subject just so that I have like a really good base. And I normally do this for any alien creature. And for film, I've done this for like makeup passes and stuff. And so I'll be using some primates and also some snake. I kind of like the So it's gonna look really strange, but trust me, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be very trolly for the first 10 minutes, and trust me, it's gonna be fine. Jared, don't give me that face. Don't give me that face. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so
Yeah, the stream can't see the face I'm making right now. It's about as bad as the one you're making.
okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Trust me. It's not supposed to look human. So
What's that mean?
no. I mean, it's the end product can't look human. I'm just using human as a base right now. So this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the show.
I'm loving Liquid Jared. This is
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably bring Oh, I can't wait for Reddit to be filled with all these memes. You know, and if you guys aren't taking screenshots now, I'll be very disappointed. I fully expect everyone to be taking screenshots. So I need to move this for here. And I think for snakes, there is a bit of like a wide right there. I kind of want to do the whole cobra thing, I think. So bring some elements of the cobra. I don't want to do, so I want to bring in I want to keep some of the primate shapes in there as well. So I want to make sure that they have some sort of like, so they actually have limbs and not just like a snake body. Okay. So then this one, okay. I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
You know, I've been through enough of these that I don't think he actually needs the picture. Like I feel I feel like you could do this with anything.
God, I love my job. Oh, God. This is amazing. Okay, I think we're at a good spot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is great. It's great. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm going to now now I'm going to be we have this technique called photo bashing, which is pretty much we take photos and then we pretty much like collage it into the scene with pretty much the subject. And what we'll have to do is we get kind of like a good reference point of what type of vibe this creature is going to, what type of vibe we're going to give off with the photos. And then I'm going to go in and start painting things and start defining. Because the problem with photo bashing is, one, it is another person's IP or like copyright issues. There is a bit of that. But mainly it's because a lot of the photos are, they're shot in different lighting scenarios, so like the lighting information will be inconsistent. So I'm
gonna take a little shot of what I have to deal with here. What happens when you do these things?
What do you mean? Oh, no! It's not you, man. It's not you, bro. Okay. All right. We're going to now take some elements of here. Okay. So Adam, I'm gonna need a little bit let's give spitball me some inspiration of like potentially what this creature like. You can come up with anything because you know, like what type of environment this creature would be in, or just spitball me some ideas.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We're doing this live. It's whatever.
Yeah, you're not committing. You're not committing this.
You're not committing anything, but like.
Okay, it is definitely the most deadly thing in the world.
Oh, God, okay.
With the smile like that. No, just kidding. Yeah, let's see something like this. I'm guessing. Yeah, it's going to be more of like what if we do something where it looks really like a real dangerous type creature, but Luminalia is the one time of the year where we're all one Suli, so it invites all the things that would normally hunt or go after in, and they're all friends for that day. We are one Suli, so this is the day where something that is normally maybe one of the top line predators in its environment is good and festive to everyone, and that might be the basis of this commercial. Is like this is the time of the year where even this monstrous, dangerous creature is cool and happy and giving gifts to every little thing that comes on by.
It's like the Grinch at the end of the movie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, I like that approach.
Yep.
So we have to make sure that this creature actually is a little bit, because we're not doing the corporate version right now. This is like, I just want to know what the baseline of this creature is first before we cartoonify it. So this creature would have to be a bit deadly. Okay, so I think we could. Now the question is, do we want to make it look terrifying, like the base creature?
I think to what Adam was just saying. Yeah, I think if we make the base level one terrifying, that's what makes it even more compelling when you see this happy, friendly, go lucky version for the holidays.
Okay.
Because yeah, that is what Luminalia is about. It's about it's about getting rid of the things that divide us and bringing everybody together into one Suli, as he says. So,
didn't I have a Komodo dragon?
I could be deadly. Oh dear God, my father's here.
Deadly handsome.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Oh, I had a Komodo dragon here too, but it's kind of snake-like. Okay, I think, dude, this is gonna look really cool. I can already tell. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
When are they gonna start photoshopping the picture of Jared?
I did see earlier. I'll just comment really quick. Someone dropped in chat asking what happened to Christmas in the Star Citizen universe with Luminala around. And just to address, it's like a lot of the other holidays that are present currently. They still exist in the Star Citizen universe. They just aren't as universally practiced and as culturally significant as these are. So.
Right.
It's still there, but yeah, it's over the intervening centuries. You know, the culture has shifted a little bit, and more people now will celebrate this and that. But it definitely still happens.
Yeah, like you could probably go to Earth, or maybe even Terra, and probably see Christmas.
Yeah, it would be fun if those types of systems would have like deeper roots to connections like or to holidays like that.
Keep talking. It's going great, Jared. It's going great.
What is this thing you're doing with the mouth? The mouth was all like Grinch style, and now it's turning into body horror.
Yeah, well, because thing is
Starship Troopers now.
Because like I don't want this to be like an actual like a character. I would prefer if this was an actual creature, right? So I want, and also, one information I would need, Adam, is like what type of environment do you see this creature in?
Oof. Let's see. Huh. let's say. Let's see. So what do we got? So we got like a monkey snake hybrid type thing.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh yeah. How about swamps? Let's go with swamps.
Okay. If we're going swamp, then we'll probably lose a bit of fur. Okay. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of that in there.
I really like the uneven nostrils.
This is just a base. I'm gonna fix
No, I'm
all
not.
this stuff.
No, I'm saying I like it. I'm not. I wasn't being facetious. I prefer asymmetry.
Oh, come on, Photoshop, stop. Stop.
You made this black and white, and it got terrifying.
Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, my Photoshop is like glitching out right now.
It's a great carpenter that blames its tools. Isn't that the same?
Okay, I love Photoshop, but dude, sometimes, man, just doesn't want to listen to me. Come on. Okay, there it is. I love you.
So, Adam, hit me with another corporation. We've got Kelto as
We
a
got Kelto.
potential.
Yeah, I think for the second one, which would be fun because they've been known in the past to do some kind of like really weird, crazy marketing campaigns, but Kastak Arms, which makes a bunch of armors that you've seen, and probably a bunch of like weapons that you used before. So yeah, I would. Yeah, I think that'd be a fun one. Just because they're known for kind of outlandish and intentionally attention-grabbing ads and stuff like that in products. So it feels like they would definitely try to not only cash in on Luminalia, but do something with a horrible swamp monster to try to sell their stuff.
I'm picturing the swamp monster in the Luminalia sweater they just gave out, and holding a enormous railgun, wishing everybody a happy Luminalia.
That's absolutely what Kastak Arms would do. Yep.
Oh my god, I'm like panicking.
Monkey snake should shoot venom from his butt. Thanks, Surfside Graphics.
Okay. I kind of like. Okay. So that's a good point. So we should probably pick a corporation just so that I, in my head, will know kind of like in what type of style to draw the actual the caricature of this creature, pretty much.
All right, so we've got Kelto, we've got Kastak Arms. You got one or two more options for us?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Another one we could do that would be fitting. There is one you're all probably familiar with if you've run around Microtech, but Whammer's Burgers.
Oh,
if
boy.
you've ever seen that, if you could see them, kind of like a fast food McDonald's, like how Coca-Cola put Santa in a red suit, and it kind of stuck like that. So maybe Whammers is also doing some kind of come on in. He's a swamp monster, has a bunch of, or requests that you bring Whammer's Burgers to his Luminalia event. Otherwise, he will eat you. That could be another take on this.
Like Wimpy from Popeye?
Yeah, exactly.
Just weird. I will gladly pay you Tuesday. Although I do like the like using Whammers. Then we could I could probably convince Ian to replace a bunch of posters of Microtech with this person's lovely visage, and then have to explain that to CR when it happens. What else you got besides Whammers?
And for the last one, we can just do kind of let's do Talon, which is a missile manufacturer. So they've been around forever. They're kind of standard, known for blowing stuff up, make really good missiles. But yeah, I feel like they could also cash in on this. They've been around long enough that they would try to get in. And one of the history behind Talon was that during the Second Tavaran War, they kind of skirted UEE laws to kind of like outfit missiles on as many ships, human ships as possible, civilian ships, so that they could protect themselves from the Tavaran if they were encountered out in the wild. So they're known to kind of like push boundaries or just kind of like mess around and do whatever it is to get their products on many things. So I could definitely see them taking an aggressive animal like this and trying to cutify it and use it as a way to sell destructive ordinances.
I'm trying to picture this guy riding a missile like Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah.
Do we want to make this creature like a warring alien race, or just an actual just creature?
Well, no, I don't think it can't. I don't think it can be an
actual like
a genuinely sentient like alien race
Okay.
kind of thing because
Okay.
we've got those
Yeah.
established
Then
and stuff like
I'll
this.
have
But
to make
you
it
know,
a little
if it's just an anthropomorphized creature, then that's got a much better chance of actually making it through a couple checkpoints.
Okay. So then I kind of want to.
Yeah, I definitely think this is either either a actual like creature that lives on a planet that has been anthropomorphized like Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or something like that, or it's a mythical creature. You know, it's something from the lore of some culture.
It could be, or it
Never
could
actually
be
existed.
of Tavaran lore too, or exactly. There
But
was one of the recent Ask a Dev or lore makers that we did. Somebody asked questions about some of the original predators that hunted the Tavaran on their homeworld. So yeah, there were crazy animals like that lived there that actually hunted the Tavaran before they ascended to become the predominant race on their homeworld. So yeah, it could either be something from there or it could be something from their mythology that's kind of like, oh, this crazy swamp snake creature that comes after you.
I really like the idea that a company in trying to exploit this Banu holiday went and chose a Tavaran mythological creature because of some shitty research snafu or something, or because it was so low effort. Like they went, oh yeah, this is a mythological creature from Banu history, and it was actually Tavaran history, and it just plays into what a low effort or not in good faith rather, an effort that's not in good faith chance to exploit these things are. So let's go with that. Let's
Okay.
I'm going to make the executive decision there and say this is a mythological Tavaran predator from their past.
Didn't the Tavaran have like kaijus?
They were like one of the weaker kind of like species that were developing at that time. So there were lots of like megafauna that lived on their homeworld, which they called Kalith, but is Elysium in the current game in the UEE. So yeah, they were hunted by a bunch of different things, which is why the Tavarans focused on defensive measures like shields and kind of going out together. So yeah, you can only imagine if a bunch of like Tavarans were walking through a swamp together, that this would be the type of thing that they would have to defend against.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, because where we're at right now, I can really see why we started with my picture.
Yeah? Why?
No, I can definitely see myself in this.
Yeah.
All right, so we have somebody in chat was like, the Banu doesn't have a history. Yeah, like whoever was assigned this job from Kelto or Kastak Arm or whatever went and looked for something in Banu history, couldn't find anything in Banu history, and then just moved one over to Tavaran history.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
this
no,
will work. Nobody will know the difference.
yeah, that's a great call out and a great understanding of the Banu is that nothing, the only thing precious to them is what works and what's there. There's a planet in the Banu in the Banu systems that has like the official designation of no go, and none of the Banu can tell you why they called it no go anymore. They just know you're not supposed to go there anymore. Humans go down there and they haven't figured out why the Banu avoid it, but yeah, so it. Yeah, it's if the Banu had some kind of predator that hunted them, they would probably just avoid it, and then once they avoided it and didn't see it for a generation or two, it just kind of disappeared into the into their cultural history, and no one really cared anymore.
Okay.
So I have a question. Does Jay Lee start with Jared for all the drawings he does for SC?
Who doesn't? If you don't, you're doing it wrong.
This is what they mean when they refer to me as the face of CIG.
Yeah, like just legitimately the face of CIG.
Which is not a term I enjoy. I mean, I would like to have a better face if that were really the case.
No, you have the perfect face, Jared. I'm not talking about. Okay, so
There was that one time you used Pappy.
I did.
That was my favorite time. Like, I thought we had decided on that show that we were going to use Pappy from now on.
No,
Now, I'm pretty sure that's what we decided on that show.
that's what you thought. You thought wrong. And also, if I used Pappy as a base, you know, this creature would have been like super elegant, you know. And that's not the vibe right now. It's not the vibe.
Yeah, we would have had to create a whole other backstory.
Yeah.
I am not elegant, that's for sure. No one has ever used that word and applied it to me.
I hate that I have to like speed paint through all this, and like I really want to like sit down and flesh this out. I can't.
Yeah, it is 10:40 right now.
Okay. Almost 38.
So let's go ahead and have chat decide on our corporation. Chat, we're going to do Kelto,
Kastak Arms.
Kastak Arms. Just use Kastak. Hold on, let me set this up here. Hold on. I gotta set up the skimmer here. So Kelto, Kastak. What was the third one?
Talon.
Talon.
Whammers.
Whammers. All right. So the skimmer's going. Chat, go ahead and type in single word Whammers, Kelto, Kastak, or Talon. Let the skimmer do its thing here.
Seeing a whole lot of Whammers.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close between Whammers and Kastak. Whammers is ahead, though. The advertising one, it's got to have like giant chibi eyes.
Yeah, it's a good call.
No.
We do like a combination Whammers and Kastak Arms thing where like you go to Whammers and get a railgun.
Collab.
in every Happy Meal. It is really close between Whammers and Kastak. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and leave it to Adam at this point. I'm gonna let Adam choose between Whammers and Kastak. Which one as a master of the lore
Oh God.
do you feel would be more appropriate?
I mean, we can, both of them would work in so many different ways. But I don't know. There's something really funny about like a company that makes railguns, like Kastak Arms and armor that is trying to sell people for Luminalia stuff. So let's say Kastak.
Okay, we'll say Kastak, and then maybe we'll put like a coupon for a free Whammers at the bottom.
Yes. Yeah. I know they have their different meal specials. I'll pull up their meal specials and see.
All right, so we're gonna go with Kastak Arms. So this is going to be a weapons manufacturer, Jeremiah, who's wishing everybody a happy Luminalia. The Kastak claws. What's a snake? Does snake have claws? No.
They have fangs.
They have fangs.
This is actually turning really cool. I kind of.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Kastak Arms invites you to use its new, 4-part rocket launcher to destroy the differences between you and everyone else.
With Kastak Arms, you can first murder your foes and then murder your hunger with this Whammer's gift certificate.
Now, not murder, annihilate.
There we go.
Annihilate the differences between your Suli and ours. I like the eyebrows. I like the little flingy eyebrow tendril thingies. I like that a lot, actually.
Makes him seem very wise. Ooh, I like that.
When I destroy the differences between my Suli and yours, I use Kastak Arms.
Wait, what are we calling this?
I don't know, but I'm seeing a great pitch in chat, which is Kastak Claws, Klaus. But
I mean, this isn't. It's based on a snake. Doesn't mean that it is a snake. So it could have claws.
Yeah.
I haven't fleshed that part out yet.
Well, yeah, because if we're anthropomorphizing the creature, it will have arms and legs and stuff. So it's like Cobra Commander or Serpentor, or Cobra Commander in the G.I. Joe movie when he gets mutated into the snake. For the 7 people in chat who remember that and know what I'm talking about.
Okay, man. I feel like I'm gonna get like a panic attack every time I do these shows. Okay. Going to.
Also, for those of you who were wondering where this episode's song was, it's up on Twitter. We didn't get Jeremiah and I didn't get our stuff together in time to do something together. So I recorded something literally 15 minutes before the show. You can listen to it up on Twitter if you wish.
No. Yes? You're saying?
No, it was actually I was going to say, I actually really kind of like this.
Yeah, you're a whiz, Jeremiah. It's incredible.
Imagine if I had like a day.
You should work in video games. Does CR ever look at these? I hope not.
I hope not. Jesus, this is not a great representation. He's gonna be like, "Why do I hire this man?"
No. They're actually, to actually answer that question, one of the most terrifying messages I ever got from CR was the day he discovered our last song.
Oh God.
He caught it through Reddit and
Oh,
sent me a
that's right.
message about it. He's like, "Is this you and Jeremiah?" And I'm like, "Oh man." I'm like, "Yes." Oh, I'm actually looking at the message right now. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me do this here. Yeah, the most terrifying message you can find, you can get from Chris Roberts on screen. August 27th, 2021. Is this you and Jeremiah? I'm like, yeah.
I'm using like every trick in the book that I know. God. Okay. Oh shoot! It's like 50, right? Okay.
It is 10:47.
Yeah, I cannot guarantee that this sketch is going to look really good, but
It's all right. We can go a couple minutes over.
Okay.
A few minutes.
But I think this is kind of like a good base. Good base to use for now. And okay.
Adam, can you find and drop the Kastak Arms logo into chat so Jeremiah can have it?
Yeah, 1 second.
I really like the little eyebrow tendrils.
Yeah, I think it could work. I think that could work.
Somebody in chat said this should be called the Discobra. No. There's nothing of me left in this drawing.
It's pretty good. I like it. All right, logo is in chat.
Which one?
The Kastak Arms.
Kastak Arms logo.
For, yeah, this chat.
Just bring it up on the other screen, Jeremiah. Don't bring it up on your share screen. This is what Jared will look like in 2952.
Congrats, you made it that
If
long.
I'm still alive in 2952, all right.
Wait, is it on Zoom?
No, Teams.
No, I put it in the Teams.
Here, I'll change the screen so you can bring it up. There you go. You can bring it up now. So Kastak. So for those of you who have joined us in the middle of the show, we are creating a commercial mascot in the vein of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Frosty the Snowman for the annual winter holiday Luminalia in our verse. This is not a cultural mascot or a cultural entity like Santa Claus or Krampus or something. This is a completely commercially driven corporate entity like Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that is being used by the corporation Kastak Arms. Was determined during the course of our broadcast here to try to cash in on the Luminalia holiday, as it were. And to that end, so far, we have created the base creature that this anthropomorphized mascot will be based on. This was this started out as part gorilla, part me, and ended up as a reptilian swamp snake creature with really cool eyebrows. Actually, this would be like this could have been like a really cool like High Republic era Jedi.
Oh,
Star
could
Wars.
yeah.
That'd be cool. And now he is taking the base creature that he has developed, and is going to work it into some kind of either Christmas card, or I don't know what you make a Christmas card. You're gonna make a poster advertisement, or what are you gonna do?
I'm going rogue. You're
going rogue. Oh, he also brought Whammers in.
Yeah, I'm bringing it in. I'm going rogue. Okay. Here we go.
Always a good time.
All right. I think what I want to do is...
This is corporate partnership. Kastak Arms and Whammers. Wish you...
Only
Merry
happens on Star Citizen Live, yeah.
Is it Happy Luminalia or Merry Luminalia?
That's a good question. I'm not sure if... yeah, let me check what we've used before. Feel free to use whatever you preferred. Jeremiah,
Good
if you want to use it.
Luminalia.
Yeah. Lucky Luminalia?
Lovely. I do like the alliteration. Lucky Luminalia or Lovely Luminalia or Languid Luminalia. Probably not the right word.
Yeah, I guess we've used Happy Luminalia before, but yeah, whatever works. Except Languid.
I've had Languid on it.
Enlightened Luminalia? Yeah, I'm loving these.
Light, yeah. For Light and Luminalia.
Enlightened Luminalia? Yeah.
In
Chat's
light-
got a
in
lot
light
of good
and
pitches in
Luminalia?
there.
A Bright Luminalia. Ooh, a Bright Luminalia. Have a Bright Luminalia?
Okay, so we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this a card. Make this a card, yeah.
Okay.
Or like let's make a little poster.
Okay.
Give me some because posters are easier to do. I'll be like a little cutie patootie.
Just throw a random like throttle in there on the side.
Wait.
My editor's not here to bleep me out, so I could say the word now. Nobody could stop me.
Okay. I'm going to do. I gotta give it like a Whammers hat. Whammers hat. And you know what? Let's actually give him like a little apron.
Yep, I'm liking this, Jeremiah. I'm liking the thought. This Jared Swamp Creature is hosting a Luminalia celebration.
This is not a Jared Swamp
all the
Creature.
guests, Jared,
Stopping that before it takes off.
All the guests are showing up, and he is giving out pieces of armor or weapons, railguns to all the guests that show up.
Yeah.
And what he
like
requests in response for the guests to bring are Whammers burgers.
Yeah, on the back you have to draw a giant rocket launcher, like mounted to his back. Because you got to have some Kastak in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And again, the the blending of Kastak and Whammers, we kind of backed ourselves right into the Luminalia theme of we are all one Suli. This is
Yeah,
the
there
day
you
we
go.
all come together.
Oh,
And
full circle.
Yep.
Kastak Arms and Whammers comes together
There's no
for
better
our bright
representation.
Luminalia.
Yep.
We did just back right into that, didn't we?
Yes. This is the biggest BS of this year.
This is the most honest depiction of how things are created in video games that we will ever showcase.
Happening live. Kazammers, that's a good one. I love that.
Jared, why don't we have a Big Benny's restaurant anywhere? I'm going to defer to Adam.
Big Benny's are vending machines, so they're specifically a vending machine company. So that's where they work all their magic. Maybe I'm not. I'd have to double check. I'm not sure if it started. It might have started with like one stand a long time ago that then got basically expanded and spread far and wide.
He's full of shit. He's just making that up.
Wait,
It's the thing with
but,
writers. They just make this crap
Are
up.
we allowed to swear? There's no swear jar thing anymore?
I didn't swear.
Can I swear?
I didn't swear. No, you can't swear.
Dude, you give me so much shit for swearing on live stream. Okay, I've used one for the day. I've used one for the day, at least. I'm a good boy.
Yes. We're back to you being a good boy.
Oh man. Oh god, I wish I had more time. No.
Presumably people watching at home or wherever you're watching, presumably you viewed other live streams from other game companies and stuff. Does this go on at other studios? Do you see this for Call of Duty? Does GTA ever do something like this?
What, create a Jared snake creature?
And
swamp
honestly,
creature?
this looks
No.
like you're making a John McClane right now with the white tank top and the strap, which fits our holiday theme.
He's got a smile. I'm gonna put a little smile on.
Others are cringe. Hey, we're cringe too. I did a parody bluegrass version of Gin and Juice on
Sipping on
Twitter,
gin and
like-
juice.
an hour, just within an hour ago.
My
We can be
mind, my
cringe,
money,
too.
My money on my mind.
Actually, I stopped before we got to that part.
Oh.
Do we need a part 2, is what you're saying?
No, I stopped when I realized we didn't have. I probably should have talked illegal.
You have Toast kicking down your door, cutting the stream.
Come up with a tagline. I need a tagline.
Annihilate your hunger. Luminalia
Luminalia.
Yeah.
2951.
Did we just create like a gun enthusiast character who just loves Whammer's burgers?
Pretty perfect
just-
for that.
I would like you to record the meeting when you have to share this with Dave Haddock, Adam, because I would like to see what his reaction. I don't
Oh,
want to
no,
be
you-
there. I don't want to be there, so he can't direct any of it to me. But I would like to see it after the fact. Luminaliate your hunger.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Go away.
Maybe Kastak Arms on the strap,
Yeah.
or on the rocket launcher, I suppose. It looks a bit like Cubone. Well,
Oh,
that's
from
the thing.
Pokemon?
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like at this point, after 100 years of mass media, it's very hard to create anything that will not reflect some of the same influences as something else that somebody else created at one point or another.
Also, Cubone's the head is like a skull.
Yeah, well, it's the two-tone. It's the two-tone. It looks like it's a skull on top of the
Oh my god.
in your drawing.
Oh my god.
It's the two-tone nature is what they're going with. But that's my point. This happens all the time. This is what happens with like the vulture and the whatever it's called on the other game, like Adventure or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it's called. But it's like when you try to create ships of similar purposes with similar influences and everything, you end up going, oh, okay. It happens a lot. Spaceships, characters, armor, creatures.
I think Photoshop's crashing.
Even happens to Jax McCleary too.
Yeah.
I can't do anything in Photoshop right now. Oh my god. Wait, can you like switch
the
screen?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll switch the screen. There you go. You're off. Yeah. So, Adam, what are you doing for your Luminalia?
For
While
my
we wait for
Luminalia, the 22nd, so it's December 22nd, I will still be working here. I'll be finishing up my yearly tasks.
I am packing like everything I own. So, this is basically I have 3 months to pack up everything I own,
Holy cow.
and I own a lot of.
I moved over Christmas
this.
like 5-6 years ago, and I lost all that time to it. It was terrible.
Okay, we're good. You can bring it back.
Interitus says, "Are you moving to Liverpool?" No, Manchester. Actually, I am relocating to our new UK studio in the new year. So,
Did you pick out
Yep.
your office yet?
no,
Did you get one of the top floor ones?
I have not picked up. I don't know that I get an office. We'll see.
Oh,
We'll
were they
see.
giving you an entire floor? What's happening?
Yeah, no. You're back up, Jeremy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, my brush just wasn't like working at all.
Yep. But the Dodger games, I never went to the Dodger games anyway because I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the east. I'm on the west side of LA, and it's not worth crossing. I love the Dodgers, but it's not worth crossing downtown for.
East
I'll go to a
side
few for
the
you.
West side.
Yep.
Push your fat rides, ain't no surprise.
Yep. Jared's moving to Manchester. 5-year visa.
That is very cool, sir. But I don't envy you having to spend your Luminalia packing.
I mean, it's just I just gotta get started. I haven't started on it. I gotta start. It's just
Always takes longer than you expect.
that's how you know someone is not from LA originally. They refuse to. No, I've lived here my entire life, Moonface Killer. 4+ decades. That's why I refuse to drive across. I've done it
Because you
over and
know.
over and
Yep.
over and
Yep.
over again, and I've watched the life force drain from my very existence.
I feel like I'm painting like a
not happen-
superhero.
Yeah, it's not happening tomorrow or anything, guys. It's happening at I've still got like 3 months, 90 days tops.
Wait, does this mean that the live shows are gonna be like super early now?
No. Yeah, no. It means the live shows will be at the same time they always are. It's just I won't have to wake up super early anymore.
True. We'll have to stay up super late. Not super late. Kind of late.
It makes no change. It's no change for you. It'll still be at the same time. It's not Luminalia enough. Need to give him an ugly sweater. I do feel like we probably need to work in maybe the apron should be, what are the Luminalia colors? Red and gold? No.
Red and green.
Red and green?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real original. You guys really pushed that, Adam.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Good job. Just kidding.
Oh god.
And do like one red and one green, and it like meets in the center.
Yeah, we did tie in the colors like the Santa Claus red color in Coke, where it was an advertisement that first used those green and red colors to show
God, I hate it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, red and green with a gold accent. Is Toast moving? No. I'll be living on my own in Manchester. It is 11:08. How much more time you want, Jeremiah?
I don't know. I mean, I wish I had like 3 more hours to do this, but
All right, you get 6 minutes.
okay. What was the quote?
You guys be more specific than that.
Or if we wanted to put
Oh, for the thing?
Tagline,
Oh,
yeah.
annihilate your hunger. This Luminalia 2951.
Okay. Wait, am I the only one that's played the Wii? No?
I never owned a Wii.
Wow.
I'm fundamentally against active lifestyle in video games. Like I did not get into playing video games because I wanted to have an active lifestyle. That is not why I took up video games. I want to be stationary and I want to become one with the furniture I'm sitting in. I want everything to crack and snap when I get up after 8 hours. That's how video games should be.
Is that how you spell annihilate?
That's how you spell annihilate.
There's no spell check in Photoshop, unfortunately. Is that how you spell it?
Yep, nailed it.
I'm more concerned with hungerer.
Oh,
No. Put it back. Hungier.
Hungier.
Hungerer.
How do I spell it?
Put it back. Put it back.
Like this? How did I spell it? Wrong.
You had R after the G,
Oh.
so it was hungerer. Yeah.
You gotta put the cheesy strokes.
That should be gold. That should be where the gold comes in.
The gold.
Yeah. Because in the actual card, it would be like a gold foil around the lettering.
Yeah,
Like
could be a
gold foil
nice
stamp.
representation of the burning Luminalia lamp.
Oh god, this is terrible.
It's so funny.
And we're going to tell Dave Haddock we gave you extra time on this one.
Oh god, no. I did 2 drawings this time. Technically.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up. Hey everybody. Oh wait, let me bring my camera back. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us on our last Star Citizen Live of the year. If you haven't checked it out, check out yesterday's year in review on ISC. It was a fun look back at almost everything that happened to Star Citizens in the year 2021. We'll be back. We're going on our holiday break now. We'll be off for a couple weeks. We come back sometime in the middle of January. I don't have the date in front of me, so I can't be more specific than that at the moment. But keep your eye out on the robertspacindustries.com website for information on when the next patch goes from PTU to live. I think it's currently on PTU now. Adam, you anything you want to say to the community before we turn in for the next month?
Yeah, thanks for hanging out today and for being a part for this next year. Keep an eye out. We've got Cherry's got a new Galactopedia set dropping next Tuesday, and we still have another Jump Point for December coming out at the end of the month. So if you're a subscriber, keep an eye out for that.
Okay. And Jeremiah?
Rolling down the street, smoking indo, sipping on gin and juice. I lay back with my mind on my money, on my money on my mind.
Nope. That's it. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Take care.
Rolling
Bye-bye.
down the street, smoking indo, sipping on gin and juice.
No,
Laid back.
Lay back.